When they say I got a guy that's cheaper, this is what it looks like when they say they got a guy that's cheaper.
I let out the PTO and I heard grinding. So then I stopped, disengaged it, and re-engaged it, and I heard grinding. Gee, I can't imagine why.
The customer was claiming they do their oil changes every 6,000 miles. They might have missed an extra zero when saying that.
Chocolate.
Look at that. Eternally full. Never again having to go to a fuel pump. It has reached fuel immortality.
Customer sent in this video asking how bad is this? Time for a new axle housing because you can't weld what's left of that. At first I thought the water spraying on the battery was bad, but the longer you look, the more issues you'll see. Customer complained that the car makes a weird noise when running and got worse when accelerating. I have never seen something like this. Apparently it's caused by static electricity between the belt and the harmonic balancer, but I have no clue.
This is the crankshaft out of a 2020 Kia Sedona with only 48,000 miles on it. It threw 5 rods through the block, all at once. And the dealership denied the warranty, despite the customer having all of their oil change records through the dealer on time. Make that make sense.
The owner of this Range Rover drove it 15 minutes to the shop because they wanted to save the tow money. They literally knew there was zero coolant in it and still claimed he never overheated it. Well, the shop's cameras show that was a lie. So instead of paying the $150 tow fee, they now get to pay a few thousand in engine repairs.
So I've seen some bad, but this is bad. I mean, that's thick and that's thick. That's incredible. Holy 20,000 mile servicing. Yep.
A mechanic was in a Wendy's drive-thru when they looked over and saw someone driving on this tire.
Alright, I got this 2012 Equinox in for flat repair. When you go underneath, you can see all that rust is over here. Yep, frame is done for. Pitch well is also done for. And then, yeah, holes in them. Just only one's a flat repair. Okay, that's fine.
Mechanic was struggling to put a rubber pipe onto a union, so they decided to soften it with a lighter. The rubber line was of course the fuel line, and somehow the mechanic didn't get fired.
So we found a dumb way to. It's only slightly attached. But oh, you can't see that, it's a bit dark. But trust me, it's the big hole in it all the way through. You can see it there. Cool.
Customer states, anytime hitting a bump there's a pop. Driving above 35 miles per hour there is a vibration. Front end has a shimmy. Alright, we have an MTZ tire on the front with only like, I don't know, 2 wheel weights on it. And then they have this big old aftermarket bumper that's not even tight. Next please.
Customer drove this in with the brakes looking like this. Just wait till you see the other side.
Homeboy's driving this thing like this. Awesome.
This little guy was found after the driver heard some meows coming from the front of the bus. They got him out safely and one of the shop mechanics offered to adopt him.
Oh look, another Kia special. Needs it back by the weekend. Got dropped off last night. Shocking.
Sorry for interrupting the video, but turns out liking, subscribing or commenting on the video helps out the channel a lot, and 87% of you are still not subscribed. So make sure to do one of those things, and back to the video.
Alright, this is the second Prius towed in this week. No start, came on the hook because somebody forgot to do that.
Customer states the car made a weird noise and wouldn't move. This is what the gearbox oil looked like.
So which one of y'all mobile mechanics did this? Jesus Christ, man. Junkyard computer, fans, hot wired. Gee, what the? Anyway, let's see if we can program a key.
A customer sent in this video of their mother's car after it apparently smoked out half of the highway. It's most likely a failed turbo seal. Customer attempted to do a burnout on their Harley while at a shop party. The mechanic was yelling at them that the rear tyre wasn't spinning. They only made it a block away before being pushed back into the shop for a new clutch.
Shout out to AutoZone, right? We got some rotors for a car in the shop, right? Yeah, you're like, oh, let's open it up. Oh, that's a used one. Okay, maybe the other one's okay. Like, you know, maybe one. Bro, what the? 2 used rotors. Yeah, that matches my condenser.
This is exactly why it's best to pay the little bit extra for the fitted floor mats in your cars.
Customer states, back of my van seems a little bit lower. No noises, just a little bit more bouncy than it should be. Right, let's have a little look, and ooh, instantly that one's not good. But we're gonna go for a double. Let's go for a doubly. Both springs have snapped. Now let's change the springs because they are buggered. They're that cream crackered. I don't really need to do much to get these out. So let's get out number 1, little pigtail number 1, and oh, I think I'm gonna need 2 hands, but I think this is gonna. Yeah, there you go. 2. I mean, who says you should have removed core springs like this? Oh, you stay up there. Oh no, yeah, there you go. Who needs 1 spring when you can have 3? This side was only buy 1, get 1 half price, basically.
Customer states they're having a no spark issue. Flywheel cover gasket had failed, so who knows how long this thing had been taking on water. This customer has been to a few shops and they can't figure out what this noise is. It's had new axles and a bunch of brake work that's been checked over multiple times. Feel free to let us know what you think it is in the comments. That is one unhappy alternator bearing right there.
Hey, 2011 Hyundai Santa Fe. We're like, oh, it doesn't start, right? Jesus. Got a house in here. Anyway, sure it don't start, right? So I come under the hood. I'm like, okay, let's go out here, take a gander. Got a jump box on it. Got the relay loose, right? It's still nothing. I was like, okay, let's investigate further. Why is the throttle body unbolted? That's weird. So I was like, oh, let me check under here for the starter. Bro, why is the starter not even, like, hold on, let me get the starter out. Oh, found it. That's why it won't start. The starter's not in there.
Customer came in for just a quote on rear brakes. Forgot to mention the left rear rotor split in half and the right rear is leaking fluid.
Today we got this 2025 Equinox with 60 miles. Customer stating AC is not blowing cold. And as you can see, there's a lot of dye, so most likely the condenser took.
Customer said they already had checked their air filter and that it was clean. This engine is in a 2024 Subaru Outback that's only done 50,000 miles. The customer got their oil changes always earlier than required, and unfortunately for them, the engine still got rod knock. At least it will be covered under warranty.
I just put in coolant and it's just literally pouring out. Like there's a giant hole, or like the hose isn't even connected. I just can't see and I have no idea where it's coming from. I don't even know where this is coming from, but it's just pissing out.
So we have a 2018 Nissan Navara been recovered to us with, quote, customer said, driving along, put foot on the brake, heard a clonking noise, and then the pedal went to the floor. So what's not good is all this orangey rust going all the way down. And I mean, when you're looking at the brake disc, it looks okay, which is fine. This side looks okay. Well, hello. Hello, fluid leakage. Oh, where's the brake pad? Where is the damn brake? Actually, there's the damn brake pad. So, yep, we've ground down that piston, that's great. And I think there is some, there's some brake pad. Yeah, that'll go again, I reckon.
Customers said they were driving when they heard a thunk, and then their truck came to a stop.
I don't think putting a new oil pan or valve cover on it won't be worth it. Good Lord Almighty. Damn.
Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. If you have your own clip, you can send to us on our Google Forms link. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.